I wanted to get into a quick video about what the hell is this MLB postseason. This postseason makes absolutely no sense and goes against literally all of my picks. My only pick that's surviving right now is the San Francisco Giants. And I might have them losing in the NLCS, so I'm not really too sure what I was doing when I made the playoff picks. I mean, here's the bracket. I'm just as disappointed as you are in me, because these playoffs have been completely random and completely different than what I'm even used to. So we have had a lot of great players. Carlos Correa, Jose Altuve, they're playing insane. My goodness. Kike Hernandez, Xander Bogaerts, Rafael Devers. Don't even get me started with Boston. I just saw their bats. I just saw their lineups. It made me cry. It made me very sad. It really hurt to watch.
Vanuit dat evenementen zijn die terug zullen kunnen doen.
No, tonight we have Game 5, Dodgers versus Giants. That's going to be one for the books. And it's really weird, you see, because we have the Dodgers versus the Giants in this series. But what makes it really weird is that these are the best two teams remaining in the playoffs. The two best teams, the ones that are most likely going to win the World Series if they come out of here, because I don't see the Braves beating any of these two teams in the ALCS. I did say that against Braves versus Brewers, and I was completely wrong. Yeah, we're not even going to get started on that. The Braves batting has been insane. They're smoking baseballs right now. Freddie Freeman clutched up and helped the Braves win.
Freeman with the Brewers in a shift. It's a fly ball to center field. Lorenzo Cain going back at the wall. Freddie Freeman's lefty.
And the Braves basically don't lose in their park. I don't know the name of their park, but I will learn it. They don't lose in their park. But the Dodgers versus the Giants. Whoever wins this series, I believe, is going to the World Series. Because out of these two teams, they're going to beat the Braves and go into the World Series. Unless the Braves pull Nationals and surprise us all, which is very possible. The Braves bats are great. Clarify, I'm not a Braves hater. I just don't really believe in the Braves this year because they have so many injuries and there's so many players that they're missing. And it really sucks because if they had all of these guys, the Braves would be my World Series pick. But Giants versus Dodgers, it's a really weird series because that's the series that you want to have in the ALCS. You don't want to have that in the ALDS because that series is insane. And that series has given us everything we want. Game 5, they've given us shutout games. They've given us high score games. Oh my goodness. Am I even recording? That series has just given us everything that we want as baseball fans. I love it. I love it. And I can't wait for Game 5s tonight. I'm not going to tell you my pick for Game 5 yet. We're going to say that at the end of the video. So let's go over the Red Sox versus the Houston Astros. I didn't watch too much of the Astros versus White Sox. My pick was the White Sox because...
Shut your...
The White Sox look great all season. Their pitching looked great all season. Everything about the White Sox looked really good everything about the White Sox looked really good this season. So I was really high on their team because their team is just so good. And they're so young. So the White Sox team is going to be great for years to come. Now, when we talk about the Astros, it's a very touchy subject because most people want the Astros to lose. Everyone's cheering for the Astros to lose. And now they're probably cheering for the Red Sox to make it back into the World Series. This is literally a 2018 rematch. Houston Astros versus Boston Red Sox. And the last one we had was a great one. 2018, that was when the Red Sox won it all. Kind of an insane thing to say now that the Red Sox are already back after like what? 1 or 2 seasons of being trash after trading Mookie Betts. They're already back in the ALCS. It's insane. So for my Red Sox versus Houston Astros, I would have to say it's going to be a very weird series, nonetheless, because we didn't expect either of these two teams to be here unless you're a fan of those teams. Because look, no one had the Tampa Bay Rays losing in the first round. And no one probably had the Houston Astros winning. I mean, and let's be honest, no one wanted the Houston Astros to win. Everyone just prays on their downfall. What can I say? So no one wanted them to win. And they won regardless. So now the question is, Red Sox versus Astros, who takes this series? I really do think this is a 6-series game. And in the end, no, it's not a 6. It's a 7-game series because... winning in Fenway is one of the most impossible things to do in the playoffs. I don't care who you are. Winning in Fenway is nearly next to impossible. You know how hard it is to win in Fenway? It's insane. Me watching that crowd literally blew my mind. Fenway is insane to play in. So like Astros versus Red Sox. I'm going to predict that this series is going to be a 7-game series. Well, at least I want a 7-game series. But in the end, I'm going to give it to the Astros just because they have home field advantage. If the Red Sox had home field advantage, then I would have the Red Sox winning. But look, I'm going to tell you this right now. If the Red Sox win 1 game on the road, I highly doubt that the Houston Astros are going to be able to go into Fenway and win another game. maybe I'm doubting them too much. I probably am, but I see this being a 7 series, Houston Astros winning and going back into the World Series. Maybe I'm completely wrong because every time I make picks for the MLB, I am completely wrong, especially with postseason picks. So, man. So I do have the Houston Astros making the World Series because, man, even though that Boston lineup is insane, I got to give it to the Astros. So now, and I kind of want the Red Sox to lose. They beat my team, so I can't cheer for them. Now, Dodgers versus Giants, I did tell you I was going to make that pick. I have the Giants winning tonight only because they have home field advantage. If it wasn't for home field, then I would have the Dodgers winning tonight. This game is going to be electric. This game is going to be so much fun to watch. I'm telling you right now, if you don't watch baseball, please just watch tonight's game. You're going to love it, and you might even end up being a fan of one of these two teams. Just watch it. Game 5, NLDS, it's going to be one for the books. But in the end, I have the Giants winning. So now we're going to have Giants versus Braves. Giants versus Braves. Who do I think is going to win this series? Dude, Giants. Giants, 4-1. I got 4-1 Giants. And then in the World Series, Houston Astros versus Giants. The Giants are winning the World Series. That's my repick. But the reason why I made this video is because this year's postseason has been really weird. We've seen a lot of the top teams fall early, like the White Sox, the Rays, the Brewers, the Yankees. No one thought that the Red Sox were going to beat the Yankees. Let's just be honest. So this postseason has been really, really weird. I mean, a lot of us thought that the St. Louis Cardinals would beat the Dodgers in that one game winner-take-all because of how hot they were. So it's a very, very weird playoffs, and I love it. I really do love these postseason. And look, I made a bet. I made a bet to myself. Not a Mookie bet, but a bet that that whoever wins the World Series, I'm going to buy their hat. So I'm praying that it's not the Red Sox or the Astros, because I do not want to have an Astros hat or a Red Sox hat because that is embarrassing. It would be embarrassing because I have the hat of the team we just lost to, and I'll have the hat of the 2018 cheaters. But hey, may the best cheater win between the Astros and Red Sox. I'm just playing. Look, man, every team has cheated before. Come on, man. In the end, I do have Astros versus Giants. Giants taking it all. At least that's what I hope for. So thank you guys for watching. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe. Hit the bell to be notified for every single time I upload. I will see you all on the next one. Peace out.